everyone, today I'm going to be doing a requested video. A few months ago I told you that I got these two eyeshadow palettes from TK Maxx and I only ended up reviewing this one, and since then I've had quite a few questions regarding this, so this is the one we're going to be covering today. Even though the two of these are the same brand and look quite similar inside, both of these reviews are totally different. It's actually as if they're just from a totally different brand. It's as if they're totally different eyeshadows altogether. So if you would like to see the review on this, I'll leave the link up here. Like I said, I got this eyeshadow palette from TK Maxx and it was $7.99 with the RRP of $24.99. DMM Cosmetics isn't a brand that you can find just anywhere. I've only ever seen this in TK Maxx, and when I looked it up online I could only find it on the D.M.M website, and D.M.M stands for Do My Makeup. One of the first things that I really liked about this palette was the packaging. I think this is so cute, and I really love the fact that the sleeve exactly matches the palette inside. When we open this up we can see that it comes with an eyebrow and eyeshadow stencil, quite a few colours and a good size mirror as well as a small applicator. One of the things that really confuses me about this palette is that it says on the back it comes with shaping stencils, and it actually only came with one stencil inside. When I first bought this I thought that it was because I bought it from TK Maxx and maybe somebody had opened it up, but when I bought it it was completely sealed, so I didn't understand why there was only one stencil in it. In the comment section of my other DMM palette, somebody had messaged me and told me that they had the same issue. They had only received one stencil, and the actual stencil doesn't match anything that it tells you down here. Now let me just show you a picture of what this actually looks like. As you can see here, it shows you the different steps and how to use the stencil, but this stencil doesn't seem to match any of the pictures at all. At first I thought it was just me being an idiot, but it turns out that this is a regular problem. As you can see here, it shows you the steps and how to use the stencil. To me this looks as if you should get two stencils in this kit, and none of the stencils match the one that you get. I've actually received 2 emails asking me about this, and this is why I've decided to make this video. I don't have a clue how to use the stencil that this gives you, and I really can't make out what it's supposed to be telling you in the pictures. Please let me know in the comments section if you have this palette and if you got any stencils that look like the ones in the pictures. Since I've received quite a lot of questions regarding this palette, I decided to review it today, and I absolutely loved the other one. And like I say, the inside of these both look really similar. Let me just show you the inside of this one so that you can compare. As you can see here, these eyeshadows look really similar and a lot of the colours look identical. So the last time I reviewed this one I did a blue eyeshadow look, and the colours blended so well. I mean, I really think it was one of the best eyeshadow looks that I've ever done. The colours just blended perfectly together and it looked amazing, and I was expecting the same from this. When I first sat down with this palette to plan my eye look for today, I noticed that there wasn't any suitable transition shades. Now when you have a palette this size with all these colours, you would think that there would be something even close to being able to use as a transition shade. You should be able to just take this away with you and not have to worry about taking anything else away. Now to be fair, this one doesn't have any transition shades either, but the colours in this really worked well. So I had to go and pick up a different palette, and I know that I'm against neutral colours, so don't judge me for owning this, but I actually own a neutrals palette and I just used this shade here as my transition shade. Now I don't have many of these palettes lying around, this is just in case of emergencies, and I obviously needed it today. So the plan was then to use this pink shade and then go into some purples and do a light purple into a dark purple. And to start off with, I started using this pink shade up here as a transition shade, and it really started building well, and I was just using a blending brush and it was going on beautifully, and I thought that this eye look was going to be really nice. So then when I started putting the purples on, it was as if they just weren't going on at all. So I tried putting it on with a brush and then I tried patting it on, and every time I was putting it on it was just blending into oblivion. It was as if it was just evaporating into thin air. So then eventually I packed on the light, medium and dark purple, and from a distance it looked not too bad, but when you looked at it up close it was absolutely horrendous. I don't know what was happening to the pigment in this, but it was just vanishing into thin air. I put a picture in here of what it actually looked like. Now I realise that I'm not a makeup artist, but I know how to do basic eyeshadow, and I don't understand why this wasn't working. I tried it every way. I tried it dry, I tried it wet, I tried using setting spray on my brush, I tried everything, and the eyeshadow was just totally disappearing. One of the things that really confused me about this is that a lot of these shades are practically identical to the one in this, and I really loved all the colours in this. I was really impressed by it. So I don't know if this is one that they brought out first and then they reformulated it and brought the other one out, but this one really just wasn't doing anything at all. I knew that I had to make this video today, and I was just sitting there looking in the mirror and my eyeshadow was totally crap. All the purples had faded into this really light patchy lilac colour, and it basically faded into oblivion. So I decided to just cover it with this Stila liquid eyeshadow and this collection liquid eyeliner. If you'd like to see more on these eyeliners, I'll leave the link up here. I realised that my eyeshadow isn't the best in the world today, but I just had to make a quick decision and I pulled out two of the best things that I thought would cover it, just for quickness. In the end, I ended up totally disappointed with this palette because the other one was just so good, and I don't understand how the two of them can be the same brand and just be so different. I don't know if they're made in different factories or if this one came out first and then they fixed their formula or whatever, but if you see this in the shop, I would advise that you don't buy it. It is just so bad. Like, I know it's only $7.99, but out of all of this, I would say there was probably only about 4 or 5 shades that were acceptable. There wasn't even any shades in this that I swatched and they actually blew my mind. It was just something that I thought I could maybe use that. But I've got enough eyeshadow palettes to not have to ever reach for this just for something that I could use. I have seen quite a lot of the D.M.M Cosmetics products in TK Maxx, and I know that a lot of them are supposed to be quite good. And if you see this one, definitely buy it because you won't regret it. But like I say, just avoid this one like the plague. I don't know what's wrong with it, it was just a total disaster. I'll be showing you the swatches in just a second, but I have some giveaways coming up at the end of this month or the start of next month, and to make sure you don't miss out the giveaway video, you can hit the notification bell or follow me on Twitter or Facebook, and I'll leave the links for those in the description box below. Also, if you would like to contribute to my channel, I'll leave the link for my PayPal me in my description box as well, and all donations would be really appreciated. If you would like a shout out, please just let me know in the comment section. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you've used any of these D.M.M Cosmetics products before, let me know in the comment section what you thought of them. Let's get into the swatches. Bye!